Hey guys, welcome back to another movie review. And video game movies, they can't catch a break, huh? And to be fair, none of them's been that good, you know? So when this movie happens, right, when there's an announcement and we saw the cast and we saw the trailer, it was a really good trailer, right? And I thought to myself, maybe this is it. Maybe this is the video game movie that's gonna break the curse. Now, if you're a fan of Mortal Kombat, if you play the video game, love the video game, I'm about to say something that is gonna piss you off. But this movie is straight up ass cheek. It is straight up ass cheek. Almost everything that you could possibly dislike about a movie is in this. It is baffling to me. Bad actings, horrible writings, horrible characters, expositions galore. Oh my god. Bad fight scenes in a Mortal Kombat movie, which is such a damn shame because the first 7 minutes of this movie, the opening, the Scorpion versus Sub-Zero opening of this movie was actually so good. It was actually so great. And there's a reason why they releases that first 7 minutes on YouTube, to the public, because that's the hook. If you're a Mortal Kombat fan, you watch that 7 minutes, you're gonna be so convinced that this movie is gonna be good, and that's what they did. They trick you into thinking that this movie is gonna be good. Everything else after that, oh my god, it's boring, it's terribly executed, and it baffles me, man. Like, I mean, honestly, I watched that opening and I was really enjoying myself, and then the plot kicked in, and it's just different. It's like a completely different movie, and I'm just sitting there. I'm just baffled, right? I'm just sitting there confused. I was like, why? Like, what is going on? What are we doing? Like, why isn't Scorpion the main character? Why isn't Hanzo Hasashi the main character? Like, if you watch that again, I keep going back to the first 7 minutes of this movie because it's so good, and you're led to believe that this guy right here is the main character because that's exactly how you set up a main character. But he just disappeared. Like, he literally disappeared, and he didn't come back until the very end of the movie, right? Guys, when you make a Mortal Kombat movie and the best character, right, the fan favorite character, Scorpion, is in, I want to say 10 minutes of the movie. 10 minutes. He's in 2 scenes, right? 2 scenes. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding you, right? Scorpion is in 2 scenes. Imagine casting Hiroyuki Sanada, right? Perhaps one of the greatest actors, one of the most underrated actors in Hollywood right now. You cast him as Scorpion, and he's in 2 scenes of the movie. You know something's wrong. You just know it, right? And I would have been okay with that had the main character that they, decided to go with was, interesting, was a good character, but no. Cole Young, this guy Cole Young is perhaps one of the most bland, boring main character in any movies I've ever seen. He is as generic as you could possibly get. It is, oh my god, it's so bad. And I feel bad, man. Like, I feel bad for Louis Tan. Louis Tan is one of the actors I was rooting for in Hollywood. He's good looking, he's, sexy, he's got the look, he's got the body, he's got the acting chops. And, I was rooting for this guy to be, the next Asian, American representation for, I'm an actor, so whenever I see an Asian actor doing well in Hollywood, that makes me happy, and when he got casted in Mortal Kombat, I was like, man, like, this is big. The materials he was given, right, the writings for his character was so bad. Like, they had no idea what to do with this character. Like, I finished the movie and I have no idea what his personality is. Like, what is this character? Like, what is he doing? And when I tell you guys that the writing is lazy, that's me being nice, okay? The entire second act, and I'm not exaggerating, right? The entire second act is expositions. The entire second act. Literally 40 minutes of this movie is people telling you, backstories. Literally. I'm not joking. So Cole and his crew, Sonya Blade, Kano, they met this different crew, Liu Kang, Kung Lao, and these characters, they're just there to dumb exposition on you. I am not joking. Guys, the entire second act is just people telling the audience what they need to know. What? And speaking of Kano, a lot of people are saying that this character carried the movie and he's so funny, he's the best character, and I'm gonna be honest, guys. He was kind of funny at first, but that whole being mean and just talking shit, being super loud, and just cursing people out, that whole thing, it got old pretty fast. By the third time he started yelling at people, being a complete asshole, just calling people names and stuff, I was like, is that it? Like, that's your whole thing? Like, that's your whole character? Like, what are we doing? Like, as far as characters, like, can we get any more one-dimensional than this? And before I move on from the writings, there's a line in the movie that just, it cracked me up so hard that I couldn't believe that someone actually, sat down and wrote this. There's a line in the movie, I'm not going to tell you who said it, but the line in the movie, and again, I'm not joking. There is a line in the movie that says, he is about to get his soul sucked. That's the guys, that is an actual line in the movie. Someone said he is about to get his soul sucked. Oh my god. You're gonna hear this a lot from people who actually like the movie, who are trying to defend the movie, is that the movie is not supposed to be taken seriously. It's a video game movie. It's based on a fighting video game. So if you just sit down, turn your brain off, and enjoy the good fight scene, you're gonna have a good time. And to that I say, well, two things. First, the fighting is not even that good, except for two. There are two good fight scenes in the movie. One in the beginning and one at the end, right? Everything else in between was pretty bad, in my opinion. Shaky cams, quick editing, bad stun. It's just all there. Like, I'm watching this and I just don't know how people are saying that this movie has good fight scene. It got two good fight scenes and that's it, right? Everything else in between, forgettable, boring, and just not good. The fatalities are cool, I guess. The finishing moves and whatnot, they're bloody and they're gross. And if you're a Mortal Kombat fan, obviously you're gonna love that. And they're executed pretty well, I think. And I'm sure on the big screen they look really, really good. But the blood and the gore is only gonna get you so far. It's a movie. If I don't care about the characters, who cares about the gores and the blood and the fatality and whatnot? I just don't care. So that's number one. Okay, the fight scene, they're not even that good. Number two, when you say, right, when you defend the movie and you say, oh, the movie is not made for you, it's not made for non-Mortal Kombat fans. See, I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan, but don't you guys think that is kind of disrespectful to the fans? Like, what are they? Like, are they just some brainless animal who just want to watch a movie for the fight scene? Are they not capable of enjoying a good movie? Like, is that what you're saying? Right? You see where I'm going with this? Do you think that cinematic universes, like, let's say the MCU, do you think the MCU is where it is now because all they do is just make movies for Marvel fans? All they do is just reference, the comic books? No, obviously not. They do the work. They built a character that people like. And audience members, Marvel fans or not, they show up to the movie theater because they like the characters and they care about the universe. Right? So when you say shit like, oh, this movie was made for the fans, it's not made for critics, it's not made for people who didn't play the video game, you sound really dumb. I'm sorry, but you sound dumb. Again, I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan, but if I was, I'd be so offended. So what am I? Am I some fucking idiot who doesn't know what a good movie looks like. I mean, it's just a fucking video game movie. I don't know why I'm getting so worked up about it. I mean, and I don't mean to sound so negative about this movie. I mean, there are things that I do like, right? Like, again, the opening was really good, and the final fight scene I thought was really well executed. I like Scorpion when he's on screen, and I thought Sub-Zero was actually really well casted. These two actors, you know, the ones who play Scorpion and Sub-Zero, they wear masks, right? And what they do with just their eyes are 10 times better than anyone with the, you know, acting with their whole face. It just is baffling to me. So Mortal Kombat, if you're a fan of the games, if you like the games, check it out, I guess. If you're curious, if you saw the trailer and you thought it looks good, you know, give it a chance, I guess. You can watch it at home. You know, you don't have to be in a movie theater to watch this movie. If you have HBO Max, you can watch it at home. I think this movie is overhyped. It's got way too many characters, and at the end, you just don't really care about any of them. The storyline is stupid. The writing's lazy. Fight scenes, there are 2 good ones, and that's it. It is one of my least favorite movies this year. I'm gonna give Mortal Kombat a 4 out of 10. Yeah, not a good movie. Not a good movie. What more can I say? It's a bad one. Guys, if you got a chance to watch Mortal Kombat, let me know in the comment section how you feel about it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And if you enjoy my review, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more reviews like this. With that being said, I'll see you soon.